Good morning children, welcome to Max class. Today I am going to teach decimal numbers. Now let's see what are decimal numbers. Fractions with denominator, ten or powers of 10 are called decimal numbers. So for example, 7 by 10, 4 by 100, 5 by 1000. So fractions with denominator 10. So in the first fraction denominator is 10. What is the meaning of powers of 10? Powers of 10 means if you write 10 squared, this is called as 10 into 10. 2 times, that is 100. And here 10 power 3, 10 cube. So the number which we write on the top of any number is called as the power, and 10 cube means it is 10 into 10 into 10, that is 1000. So if the denominator is 10 or 100 or 1000 or 10,000, that fractions can be represented as decimal numbers. Now the 7 by 10 can be written as 0.7. 4 by 100 can be written as 0.04. 5 by 1000 can be written as 0.005. So this is the another way of representing 5 by 1000. 4 by 100, this fraction can be represented in decimal as 0.04. 7 by 10 can be written in decimal as 0.7. How to write this fraction into decimal, I will be explaining later. Now these are all decimal numbers. Now let us see in detail the place values and expanded form of a decimal number. Now I will take another one decimal number, for example 47.893. So this is a decimal number. Why? Because there is a decimal point in between, so this is called a decimal number. Now decimal number has two parts. After the point, that is in the right side we have some numbers, in the left side we have some numbers. The numbers which we have after the point or right of the point are called as decimal part, and the number before the point, that is left side of the point, is called as integral part. So there are two parts for a decimal number. In the right side of the point we have some numbers, that numbers are called as decimal part. In the left side of the decimal point we have some numbers, that is called as integral part, and the point in between is called as decimal point, or we will say a dot in between the numbers. So the decimal point separates the integral part and the decimal part. Integral part and the decimal part. So before, in the left side of the dot we have some numbers, that is called as integral part. In the right side of the dot we have some numbers, that is called as decimal part. Now let's see the place values now. Now 47.893. Integral part means whole numbers. So the place values start from the first number. So we all know this is ones place and this is tens place. Now after the point, the first place is called as tenth place and second place is called as hundredth place and the third place is called thousandth place. So after the point, that is right side, first number is called as tenth place, second number is called hundredth place and third number is called thousandth place. Now here before the point, this is integral part, that is whole number part. First place ones, second place is tens. Now we will write this in expanded form. So tenth place means 1 by 10, hundredth place is 1 by 100, thousandth place is 1 by 1000. Now we will start from here. Tens place means we all know multiply by 10. So 4 into 10 plus 7 ones. So 7 into 1 plus 8 into place value is tenth place. So it is 1 by 10 plus 9 into 1 by 100, hundredth place, plus 3 into 1 by 1000. So this is the expanded form. Now we will take some other number now. 248.745. Now first we will write in expanded form, or first we will write the place values, ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and this is tenth place, this is hundredth place and this one is thousandth place. So how to write in expanded form now? 2 into hundredth place, so 2 into 100 plus 4 into 10 plus 8 into 1 plus 7 into 1 by 10 plus 4 into 1 by 100 plus 5 into 1 by 1000. Now if we want to write the place values of any number, if we want to find out only for 4, so place value of 4 is place value of 4 is 4 hundredths, that is 4 by 100. If we want to write the place value of 5, so place value of 5 is 5,000th. The meaning of thousandth is 5 by 1000. Now we will represent the same number in place value grid. 248.745. So 248.745. Now we are going to represent this decimal number in place value grid. Now we will write the place values, ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and next one is tenth place, hundredth place, and next one is thousandth place. We have to draw lines like this. Now we have to write the numbers in the respective places. So ones place we have 8. This is the ones place, this is tens and this is hundreds. So tens place we have to write 4 and 2 in hundreds place. Now 7, 10th place we have 7. So 7 should be written in 10th place, 4 in 100th place, 5 in 1000th place. So this is the place value grid. 10th place means 1 by 10, 100th place is 1 by 100 and 1000th place is 1 by 1000. Now 248. Now how to read this decimal number? This whole number integral part as it is we have to read. So 248 point, after the point we should not say to 745, we have to read it as 745. So this is read as 248 point 745. This is only for reading. Number name we are going to see now how to write the number name for the decimal number. Now number names. This is read as 8.4, but the number name for this is 8, whole number is 8. For whenever we are having the point we have to write and what is the place value for this? Only one number we have, this is 10th place. So 8 and 4 tenths. Now next one is 17.09. Now this is read as 17 itself, the whole number part. So 17 and now here we have 10th place and 100th place. But here whenever we are having two numbers we have to write as 100. But what is the number here? 0, 9 means it is only 9. So 17 and 9 hundredths. Now 26.73. Now before the point we have 26, that should be read as 26 itself. So 26, whenever point is there we have to write and. Now what are the place value here? 10th place, 100th place. So what is the number? 73. So 26 and 73 hundredths. Now 4.093. So before the point we have 4. So 4 and place value is 10th place, 100,000. So 10th place, TTHS, HTH and TTH. So 1000th place we have. So place value, number name we have to write 1000. But what's the number here? 93. So 4 and 93 thousandths. 0.92. Now we don't have whole number at all. So only for this part we have to write the number name. So place value is 10th place and 100th place. So how we should write this? 92 hundredths. Next we shall see how to change fraction to decimal and decimal to fraction. Now we are going to convert fraction to decimal. So convert fraction to decimal. So if we have 10 in the denominator, that is 1 0, after the point there should be one number, that we call it as one decimal place. If we have 100, we have to write 2 decimal place. That is, after the point we have to write 2 numbers, 2 decimal places. If we have 1000, we have to write 3 decimal places. Now we will do the sums. Here we have 10 in the denominator, that is 1 0. So after the point there should be one number. There is no whole number here, so we have to write it as 0 point. We are having 3 in the numerator, that is one number, that should be written after the point. So after the point we are having one number, this we call it as one decimal place. Next, 17 by 100. Here in the denominator we have 100, that is 2 zeros. So after the point there should be 2 numbers, that we call it as 2 decimal places. So here we have 2 numbers 17, that should be written after the point. So 0.17. So this is 2 decimal places. Now third sum, 64 by 1000. Here we are having 3 zeros for 1000. So after the point there should be 3 numbers. So there is no whole number here, so 0 point. But for writing 3 numbers we have only 2 numbers here. So we have to make this 64 into 3 numbers by putting one 0 in the front. So this becomes 0.064. So this is 3 decimal places. So if we are having only 10, 100,000, if we have some other numbers, we have to make the denominator into 10 or 100 or 1000 by multiplying by using the tables. Now 3 by 2. Here denominator is 2. So we can multiply this 2 using 5 and make into 10. So 3 by 2 multiply, if we multiply in the denominator by 5, in the numerator also we will multiply by 5. So this becomes 3 5s are 15, 2 5s are 10. Now we are having 1 0. So after the point there should be one number. So 15. Now after one digit we have to keep the point. So 1.5. After the point there is one decimal place. This we call it as one decimal place. Now next sum is 19 by 25. Here we don't have whole numbers at all, but here there is whole numbers. So this can be written as 3 plus 19 by 25. Now here also denominator is not 10 or 100 or 1000. We can change this 25 into 100 by using 4 tables. So we have to multiply by 4 table. So multiply by 4 in the denominator, same 4 we have to use in the numerator. So this becomes 3 plus 4, 9 4s are 36, 3, 1 4 is 4, 4 plus 3, 7. So 76 by 100. Now we are having 2 zeros here. If we have 2 0 after the point, there should be 2 numbers. So here already in the numerator we have 2 numbers. So this can be written as 0.76, but already we have the whole number as 3. So we need not put 0. This can be written as 3.76. Next we are going to do conversion of decimal to fraction. Convert decimal to fraction. Reverse of fraction to decimal. If there is one decimal place, that is after the point, if we have one number, denominator is 10. Denominator is 10. If we have two decimal places, denominator is 100. If we have three decimal places, denominator is 1000. Now we shall do the sums using this. First sum is 0.75. First we have to see how many numbers or how many places after the point. Here after the point we are having two places, that we call it as two decimal places. So if we have two decimal places, what we should write in the denominator? Denominator is 100. So this can be denominator, we have to write 100, and what we have to write in the numerator? The number what we have here. So without the point we have to write 75. There is no whole number, so there is no whole number here. So 0.9. First we have to see how many numbers after the point. There is only one number. So if there is one number, we call it as one decimal place. So denominator is 10. So first we should write the denominator as 10, and in the numerator we should write one number. What number we should write? The number here is 9. So that number should be written in the numerator. Now 6.4. Here we have the whole number as 6. So that 6 should be written as such, 6 itself. Now after the point we are having one number. So denominator is 10. There should be one number in the numerator. We are already having 1. So we have to write 4. If we have three numbers after the point, we have to write 1000 in the denominator. (0.125). Now after the point we are having three numbers. There is no whole number. So 3 numbers means in the denominator 1000. In the numerator we have to write 125. Now all the fraction we can reduce by using the tables. So for if we want to write in lowest form, 125 by 100, by 1000, we can divide using 5 table. Divide by 5 table now. 2 5s are 10, balance 2, 25, 5 5s are 25. By 5 table, 2 5s are 10, then 0, 0. Again by using 5 table, 5 5s are 25, and here 40. Again by using 5 table, 1 5 is 5, 8 5s are 40. So lowest form is equal to 1 by 8. If the question is convert decimal to fraction in lowest form, means we have to cancel and write like this, or it is enough if we write this way itself. So we shall continue some more sums in the next class.